This photo was taken when Monica Witt was still considered one of the U.S. intelligence community's most valuable assets. An Iraq War veteran, a decorated counterintelligence specialist, trained to identify threats against the United States. Years later, another photo surfaced. Same face, but now she was in Tehran, wearing a hijab, living under the protection of the Iranian government, and helping one of America's biggest enemies identify U.S. agents. The woman who spent years hunting spies had become one herself. And what happened between those two photos became one of the most shocking betrayal cases in modern American history. Monica was born in El Paso on April 8, 1979. She grew up in a modest environment, and when she was 18 years old, she lost her mother. Not long after that loss, she made a decision thousands of young Americans make every year. She enlisted in the United States Air Force. That was in 1997. But Monica wasn't assigned to fix aircraft or work in a base cafeteria. She had a talent for languages, and the Air Force recognized it quickly. She was sent to the Defense Language Institute, a place where people learn languages most Americans have never even heard spoken. And there, she studied Farsi, the language of Iran. Think about that for a second. The Air Force doesn't teach Farsi to just anyone. You learn Farsi when you're going into intelligence work, when you're expected to intercept enemy communications, when you're stepping into a world built on secrets. And that's exactly what happened. Between 1999 and 2003, Monica was deployed overseas multiple times on classified missions. She flew aboard the Boeing RC-135, a reconnaissance aircraft essentially designed for airborne surveillance and signal interception. Her role was airborne cryptologic language analyst. In plain English, she sat inside that aircraft listening to and translating enemy communications while war unfolded below. When the Iraq War began on March 20, 2003, Monica was already active in the field. She flew missions during the most intense first 3 weeks of the conflict, over extremely dangerous territory. For her service, she received the Air Medal, one of the most respected decorations in American military aviation. The official citation praised her exceptional skill and devotion to duty under extremely hazardous conditions. By every standard, she was considered an American hero. In November 2003, Monica was transferred to the Air Force Office of Special Investigations, the OSI. She wasn't flying anymore. Now she was investigating spies. She had moved to the other side of the table. In that position, she gained access to what's known as a Special Access Program, or SAP. If you've never heard the term before, here's the simple version. These are programs so classified that even many people with top-secret clearance don't know they exist. Undercover identities, active operations, human intelligence assets inside hostile governments. Monica had access to all of it. She left the Air Force in 2008 as a technical sergeant, carrying 3 Meritorious Service Medals and 3 Air Force Achievement Medals. Afterward, she continued doing intelligence work as a civilian contractor, first for Booz Allen Hamilton and later for Chiniga. But something inside her was beginning to change. Monica was never deeply religious. She later described herself as a non-practicing Christian when she joined the military. But during her deployment in Iraq, she became curious about the people around her. She wanted to understand them beyond military briefings and intelligence reports. So she started reading the Quran. In her own words, "It impressed me more than I ever could have imagined. I became so interested in the Quran that I studied it every night." The transformation wasn't immediate. It happened gradually. But after returning from a trip to Iran in 2012, her classmates at George Washington University barely recognized her. She wore a hijab. She spoke about Iran with admiration. She downplayed Iran's nuclear ambitions in front of professors who had spent decades studying foreign policy. One classmate later described her final graduate presentation as a love letter to Iran. When faculty members challenged her conclusions, she reportedly became visibly offended that Iran's peaceful intentions were even questioned. People noticed. In February 2012, Monica traveled to Iran to attend a conference called Hollywoodism, an event centered around criticism of American culture, conspiracy theories, and, according to investigators, Holocaust denial. The conference was sponsored by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, the elite military branch of the Iranian regime. While there, Monica voluntarily appeared on camera identifying herself as an American military veteran and criticizing the U.S. government. The footage later aired on Iranian television. When she returned to the United States, the FBI warned her directly Iranian intelligence was likely attempting to recruit her. She insisted she would never share classified information with Iran. A month later, she began working with Marzi Hashemi, an Iranian-American television host who investigators later described as effectively operating on behalf of Iranian intelligence. The project involved producing anti-American propaganda content. And that's when the dominoes started falling. Between June 2012 and August 2013, Monica and Hashemi stayed in regular contact. Messages later obtained by the FBI revealed what Monica was thinking. At one point she wrote, "If all else fails, I can just go public with a program and do like Snowden." Later, she added, "I just hope I have better luck with Russia at this point. I think I can quietly get into Russia if they help me, and then contact WikiLeaks from there without revealing my location." She was searching Facebook for former counterintelligence colleagues, people she had worked with during classified operations. She was building lists. On August 25, 2013, Monica emailed Hashemi her complete work history, military separation documents, and what she called her conversion narrative. It was essentially a spy resume. 9 minutes later, Hashemi forwarded the email to an address linked to the Iranian government. 3 days later, on August 28, 2013, Monica Witt boarded a flight from Dubai to Tehran. Her final message read, "I'm saying goodbye and leaving, going home," followed by a smiley face emoji. Once she arrived in Iran, Monica was provided with an apartment and computer equipment. Then she went to work, now for the other side. She revealed the code name and operational details of a special access program she had previously worked on. In plain terms, she exposed active U.S. intelligence operations, including details that could identify American agents in the field. She also revealed the real name of a U.S. intelligence community officer working undercover. According to the Department of Justice, this placed that individual's life in danger. From January 2014 to May 2015, Monica used fake Facebook accounts to investigate former colleagues and create target packages, detailed profiles of American personnel Iran could potentially recruit, monitor, or neutralize. There were also allegations that she participated in the interrogation of 10 U.S. Navy sailors captured by Iran in 2016. An FBI executive assistant director later stated that Monica's disclosures had the potential to cause serious harm to the national security of the United States. That's not exaggeration. That's straight from official government documents. In July 2018, a federal grand jury in Washington returned an 8-count indictment against Monica Witt. Espionage, fraud, conspiracy. The charges were unsealed publicly in February 2019. By then, Monica had already been missing for nearly 6 years. The FBI initially opened a missing persons case before realizing she had defected. Friends lost contact with her during the summer of 2013 when she claimed she was teaching English somewhere in Afghanistan or Tajikistan. By 2019, U.S. authorities believed she was working alongside an Iranian cyber espionage group known as Phosphorus, also called Charming Kitten. The same group was accused of targeting email accounts connected to U.S. political campaigns. In 2021, CIA officials reportedly believed Monica had exposed American informants inside Iran, destroying intelligence networks that had taken years to build. And in May 2026, this month, the FBI officially announced a $200,000 reward for information leading to the capture and conviction of Monica Witt. She is still out there. The US government believes she is still living in Iran. The story of Monica Witt isn't simple. She isn't just a movie villain. She was someone who witnessed war firsthand, experienced isolation, lost her mother at a young age, struggled financially, found a new faith, and was systematically targeted by a sophisticated foreign intelligence apparatus that understood exactly how to exploit vulnerable people. Former US Senator Mike Gravel once said about Iranian intelligence operatives, "They were very sophisticated. If they find vulnerable people, they simply take advantage of that." Monica was vulnerable, and they found her. That doesn't excuse what she did. She knew exactly what she was handing over. She understood the risks she was creating for other people. Her messages to Hashemi show someone making conscious decisions, step by step. But understanding how someone reaches that point is exactly what intelligence agencies need if they want to stop it from happening again. Internally, she was reportedly referred to as Wandering Storm, a nickname that now feels disturbingly accurate for a life that lost direction and never found it again. An air medal sitting in a box somewhere. A federal arrest warrant carrying her name. $200,000 for anyone who knows where she is. This is the story of Monica Witt. If you want to hear more stories about the strangest espionage cases in modern history, the next video on your screen is even more unbelievable.